you gotta get the spread. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all see it. I know y'all see it. Period. Hey guys, it's your girl Chelsea Alexa. If you guys can't already tell, we're doing passion twists today, people. The idea is some, like, you know, shoulder length, a cute little passion twist bob. I got like 1 in 30, like an ombre. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. It goes kind of like brown at the bottom and then darker at the top. And I also got this 1 pack of 33, which is just like a chocolate brown. I'm not really sure why I got it, to be honest. I think I just want to add like maybe a little bit for dimension. I only got 1 of the number 33, that dark brown. And then I got 4 packs, 4 packs of the other one. I think that should be enough. I hope so. They're all 12 inches. But I think this should be fun. So I'm starting off with freshly washed and blown out hair. And I want like medium/large size parts. And I'm going to use the rubber band method. So I think I'm going to go and do all my partings first and get the rubber bands down. And then I'm going to actually start twisting. For moisture, I'm going to be using the Bronner Brothers Shea Castor Strengthening. Okay, so the first thing I do anytime I do box braids on myself is I always part out the front section first. I'm going to go with my first section. I'm going to show you guys how I do a couple and then I'm just going to zoom through. Gonna apply my Bronner Brothers Castor Strengthener thingy. What is it? Oh, it's a butter. Oh, it's a butter. This is gonna work well then, I think. My hair likes butters. Then I'm gonna be using Shine and Jam. You see I got the salon size. I use this a lot. Like once I bought this once, I don't think I ever bought anything else for braids. Like that was it for me. So now I'm just going to repeat that all throughout the top. Parting the back is not, it's intimidating, but it's not as hard as one would think. So what I'm going to do essentially is I'm going to take this tail comb, lay it flat where I want that line to start. I'm going to push the comb in and then turn my head at the same time. And that should create a straight line. So let me do it again. Hold this tail comb flat and now I'm going to slide it and at the same time turn my head. At this point, now that everything's parted off, it kind of moves pretty quickly, I feel like. So I like to start in the front of my hair. I used to start in the back of my hair, and I quickly found out that was a bad idea. When you're first starting and you're all excited, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna make this look good. So if you're starting in the back, by the time you get to the middle, you're like, girl, let's just finish. So I usually start in the front so I can get my best efforts out in the front, and then we just make it through when you get to the back, okay? Just make it through. Just make it through. Ah. You can see the difference now. Like you see how like this is darker, like a more chocolatey brown, and then this one's like a little bit of a lighter brown and an ombre. Okay, so they come in clusters, so you're gonna have to separate them a little bit. This is how it looks when it's fresh out of the pack, and when I finish separating, you can still see the curl pattern, it's just a little bit more separated, a little fuller. So I want these twists to be a little juicy, a little fuller. So I'm taking 3 of those clusters and like half of a cluster from the brown. So we have our section already moisturized. I usually start off in a braid with these, just very briefly. I'll start off in a braid and then I will go into the twist. Use that 3rd section in the middle as just one of your braiding sections. And then you just start braiding. So at this point I have a little bit of a braid. You can see it's a little bit secure. I switched to underhand and I still have my real hair in the middle. What I'm gonna do now is split my real hair in the middle. So now they're on either section. Take some more Shine and Jam. Blend my real hair more into this twist. And now I'm gonna start to twist. And I want it to sit, here's good, like right here. So what I'm gonna do is take some of my elastic bands and I'm choosing to secure it that way. So now I'm just going to take the ending right here and do a little blunt cut. So now I'm going to go ahead and do that with the rest of the head. I think I'm gonna wait to cut the back until I finish a row so I can make sure that they're even and it matches up with the front. And that's a wrap, people. What do we think? Overall, this was a pretty quick hairstyle too. I think when you film, it's always gonna take longer, but I think that I could have gotten this done in maybe like 3 hours, 4 max, if I was just doing it straight through. It's pretty quick. I always suggest that people who aren't comfortable braiding their own hair, I would suggest starting off with passion twists because they don't have to be so uniform. They kind of look better, or not better, but they still look good even if they're not as tight and uniform. And as you saw, I did the rubber band method. It was pretty easy. Guys, y'all can do this. Y'all can do this. I promise you guys can do this. It's really cute. It's really simple. DIY vibes, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm technically on the clock right now at work, so I think it's time for me to go. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Till then, I'll see y'all later, friends.